Hey guys, I'm Chris with Heart & Cole. Today we're going to be talking about Wandrd backpacks, why I have two of them, their warranty process, and what led me to having to involve their warranty process. My thoughts on it, whether it was a good, bad experience. We are a travel family. Currently we're doing a 3-month road trip throughout the desert Southwest. I'll link a couple of our videos up here if you're interested in that type of content. We'd love to have you follow along. We do two different things here on Heart & Cole. We do gear and kind of some learning stuff, tutorials, that sort of thing. And then we also do family adventure travel vlog. Love to have you stick around, love to hear from you. So to start with, I'm gonna talk about the Wandrd I don't even know how you pronounce it. Prvke? Anyways. This is the 31-liter bag, and I've had it for just a little over a year, and I guess to get it out of the way, the bag's awesome. I love it. It fits what we need really well. It has a camera cube down here, storage for extra stuff since we are a family. Diapers and stuff have gone in the top of this, along with like a rain jacket, any of that kind of stuff. Been super handy. So where the issue came in was not actually with the manufacturing process of the bag itself. It was with the zipper that they had used. And the zipper in this corner on the main back flap started separating from itself. So what ended up happening is that this zipper separated right here on this top corner, and I was able to use the bag for a while with this, and I was kind of like, no big deal. But slowly over time, I'd be able to not be able to zip it right here. And so I emailed the Wandrd customer support saying, hey, I have this issue with the bag. And within a day or two, they got back and said, hey, please send us some pictures. Okay, cool. Snap, took a couple pictures, sent it to them, their response right back, probably within, I think it was within a day. Looks like you need a new bag. Please let us know how you would like to make that happen. I was like, well, we're traveling, I can't take it back to the store that I got it from, all that sort of stuff. It was kind of one of those where I was scratching my head going, how can we do this? And she was like, well, buy a bag, send us the receipt, and we'll PayPal you the money. That was honestly not what I was expecting to hear from them. I've never had a company say, show me a receipt and we'll send it to you. They typically want the bag back. Some god-awful, obnoxious process, who knows. Anyways, I found another bag on Amazon, bought it, sent them the receipt. I think within like an hour or two, that might be a little exaggeration. Within a day, the money was in my PayPal account. Boom, done, taken care of. I'm gonna say high five, thumbs up to Wandrd for great customer service on the warranty side of things. Super stoked on that. So this bag, what ended up leading to kind of what I would say a critical failure as far as the bag now being useful was the fact that had this basically with the zipper separating right here, if I kept the zipper on this side and on this side, I would have been fine and just met the two right here. The bag worked great for like a week with this issue. Then I made the mistake of bringing the zipper past, I should say bringing the slider on the zipper past this corner, and it disconnected and basically came off the track. So I was no longer able to close the back of the backpack, which obviously, as you can tell by the way this thing is designed, was a fairly big issue. It means that you cannot, basically, this is your bag. So unfortunately, that would be kind of the only issue I've run into with this bag. And I by no means am doing this as this is a bad backpack. This is an amazing backpack, and the company was great. I honestly, their customer service, the way they handled it and the way that they basically were able to help get us a new backpack while we were traveling, thumbs up, awesome. Yeah. So definitely highly recommend it. A couple of the things, I guess, if we're interested, and while we're talking about Wandrd bags, I'm gonna switch and grab the new bag. Ta-da! Brand new spanking shiny beautifulness. Ta-da! So if you're wondering why that other bag looked the way it did, it held up super well until I decided to leave it outside and it got rained on and picked up a bunch of dirt. And that was after we were done using it with the, honestly, the material that they make this bag out of, burly, bomber, scratch proof, awesome. So a couple things that I've had a couple people ask in a previous video was the sizing of the bags. Which backpack should you get? There's the 21 and the 31. We've gone with the 31 because you can always go smaller. I mean, this thing, there, that's camera cube inside the backpack. And it's pretty much, there's like no extra space taken up. A 21 would be this exact same size. So in my personal opinion, I'm not sure why anyone would get the 21 because ultimately you end up being limited as to how much you can carry. Us with being a family, needing to carry extra stuff in it, always jamming this thing to where, you know, you're rolled up to like here, bulging out, stuff strapped to the side, blah, I mean, you know, you name it, extra stuff. So the couple cool features with this bag that I do really like, with the advent of the backpack not working, the camera cube comes out and you can hook your waist belt that hooks right here onto just the camera cube, so you have a basically fanny pack. That's a super sweet feature. You've got a couple little zip pockets. This one I think is designed for cell phones or something like that. It's got a soft inner lining. There's not a ton of small compartmentalization pockets in this bag. It's basically your camera cube, the big open space, and then you have a pocket here and a pocket here. So with all of the camera gear that we and a lot of people carry, you have like 10 different batteries. And what the system I've devised and ended up using is I keep my good fresh batteries and like my wireless remote and a couple other like super important accessible items in this top pocket right here. That way I always know where they are. And then when I have a dead battery that's no longer useful, I throw it into this little side pocket. So that way I'm not ever like scrambling, figuring out one battery in, oh shoot, that doesn't work, now pull it out. Issues dealt with. Inside here, they do have a couple more little compartments. You can throw either memory cards or some batteries right in here. And then you have the ye old camera cube, which I can show you how I have laid my camera cube out to house a Sony a7R III, 24-70, a 70-200, and a 16-35, and a 50mm prime. So I have a camera and 4 lenses all in the camera cube, which pretty much is like, it's like the holy trinity of lenses plus a prime, all fit in here beautifully. So here's our camera cube setup. I have the straps from the waist belt on the camera cube currently so that I can use it as a fanny pack. And there's a pad that goes underneath the flap. It's not here right now. So typically speaking, I put my camera here with the body and the lens facing this way. There's some extra padding to give some room for the grip right up here. 70-200, the 50mm, 16-35. And in this case, I have my flash and a remote shutter release in here. And I'm going to carry my camera with a camera strap for where we are currently going. One other little small downfall that I have had with this backpack is this pocket right here. They've done a pretty good job at tucking the zipper down in here, down away from rubbing on your back. On our old bag, and actually, you know, now that I'm looking at this, it almost looks like they've changed it a little bit and this is oriented just a touch off. But anyways, this zipper for your little secret stash pocket for like passports or anything like that, if you don't tuck the zipper all the way down into this little pocket, it can dig into your back. Super minor issue, not a big deal at all. The other nice feature that I really like is their waist belt system. You don't normally need a super beefy, heavy-duty waist belt, and the fact that you can clip the waist belt on here and then take it off, super handy. Definitely use that feature all the time. Basically, a really simple, well-built backpack. There's a ton of other different reviews on it out there if you want more detailed information on some of the features and that kind of stuff. I'm sure there's a lot of other stuff out there. The biggest thing I wanted to talk about was their warranty process and frankly how easy it was for them to basically take care of their customers, and what a good job they did. So thumbs up to Wandrd. Maybe if you liked that, give them a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you. If you've had any experience with your Wandrd bag, or if there's a backpack that you guys absolutely love for photography, I'd love to hear about it. I love gear and all that stuff, so if there's a backpack we should look at trying, I'd love to hear your suggestions. And give us a follow. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming up. We've got some great adventures. We are off to the Grand Canyon here in just a couple. We are in northern Arizona, just near the South Rim. So we're gonna go head up there, take the family up, and go check out the Grand Canyon. Other than that, I will talk at you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.